Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for December 18th through the 24th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see what is happening here. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the King of Wands. This could be your energy. This could be the energy of someone you're dealing with. I'm leaning towards someone you're dealing with, but regardless, it's a great energy the way it's showing up. Very passionate, very fiery. Pretty good. In the recent past, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Lovers. All right, so kind of waiting for these energies to fall into place. There's a connection you're showing me that's really important to you, and really waiting for that time and place of just balance, which is telling me that things were possibly not going smooth for a little bit there. I kind of get the sense that they got back on track, things here, because otherwise this wouldn't show up as you waiting and then it's happening and then, you know. So this connection dealt with a little bit of commotion by the looks of it, but things might have turned back around. In the current situation, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Wands. All right, so there's a commitment you're showing me here. There's a sense of heaviness that's showing up attached to this commitment. The good part about that is that it feels like it's weighing you down less and less. So there's definitely some sort of a progress that's being made here with this commitment. It's just a tiny little bit though, so I don't know. In the immediate future, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Devil. Something's not working out here. Something wants to work out, but it's just not working out. There's always this element of stress throughout the reading. It's like you're almost there all the time, and it's like, oh, no. So I see love, and I see an unhealthy energy of love that's creating quite the stress here for you. Let's clarify. Let's see what's really going on in here. Let me do this King of Wands, the Hangman, the Empress, the Knight of Cups. Okay. So there's a whole lot of love here for a situation. The problem with it is that it's not being shared. It is. It's kind of like, oh, I carry so much love for Blue right here that's sleeping. I'm not going to show him that. I'm just going to keep it to myself. He's never going to know. I got it. It's a lot to offer. But why give it to him? Nah. So it's not a conscious made kind of a decision of I'm just going to choose not to give my love to my dog. It's just there. It's almost like I'm incapacitated. That's why I'm not, emotionally numb or something. So I'm not exactly sure how I see this love here, but it's not being put out there, but it's here. Okay, that's an issue. Yeah, maybe someone is just, carries this love, but is not capable of putting it out there. Something is blocking them from doing that. Let's do the Six of Pentacles in the recent past. The Eight of Swords, the King of Wands. The Judgment card. Oh, okay. I thought I heard something. This is definitely someone you're dealing with, and I see them showing up here. I see them wanting to show up. I see them wanting to give, and they got great energy to give. they're blocking themselves from giving this energy. There's a lot of overthinking in the way. There's possibly a lot of trauma in the way that just prevents them from showing up in this energy. So they've been like that for sure, possibly from the get-go. Let's do the Three of Wands. I feel like there is progress on their side in terms of putting this energy out, but man, it's been quite the struggle here. And it affected this connection for sure. For the Three of Wands, you get the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands. Yeah, it placed some weight on this connection, and not the good kind of weight. Because things appeared conflicting all of the time. They're shooting for an energy of equal give and take, and what they're actually creating there is a lot of conflict, which is the opposite of equal give and take. It's just going against one another. But that's not their purpose. Their purpose is definitely equal give and take. Their intention is definitely equal give and take. What's standing in the way and what's blocking them, going through that filter, even if the intention is pure, it's going through that filter of whatever is built up in the way, and it's going to come out as that, filtered through, again, trauma, thoughts, insecurities, low self-esteem, possibly. Who the hell knows what's piled up in there? So it just created issues for this situation. Let's do the Lovers. The Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, a Death card. I see you trying and staying open to the situation. And I see you reaching also those points of, I'm not doing this anymore. You know? I'm not sure if you've reached a final conclusion of, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't see it like that necessarily. I just see you giving and keeping yourself open to the point of closing off completely and then possibly going at it again. So there's a whole lot of energy that's just bumping heads in there within this connection. What's frustrating to me whenever I see this is that I see the intentions and I see the energies matching here. But then when it comes to putting those energies out towards the other person, it's a little bit of a shit show because there's so much energy that's unhealed in the way of all of it. So it's just gonna not look great. Let's do the Four of Wands in the current situation. The Four of Swords, the Justice card, the Devil. There is progress. The good news is that there is progress. The bad news is that there is still some unhealthy energy at play. That's affecting this connection in not the healthiest way. So I do see things getting better here. That's the good news. Still I'm being drawn by that Devil though. What the hell is that? Let's do the Ten of Wands. There's still not a healthy flow to the situation. Let's just put it that way. For the Ten of Wands, you get the Nine of Wands, the Strength card, the Page of Wands. Good. I like the attitude though. The attitude has definitely changed, because that tells me that if the attitude changed towards, you know, I know it's hard, and I know it's going to take some work, and I know it's going to take some accountability possibly, but I'm still willing to push through. That tells me that there's a sense of acknowledgement on the side of whoever brings in these energies at play. And it's not one side, it's two-sided, because whoever's doing this, whoever initiated this and bring in these energies, even though their intention is great, is going to trigger the same kind of energies from the other person. So it's like, no matter how well-intended you are, no matter how open you are, if low vibration energies are going to function through this, they're going to pull the other person in that space too. Because it's pretty big. It's a pretty big energy of, you know, let's function in this connection quite unhealed. And it's definitely going to bring up some stuff for you to look at personally, but at the same time, if you're not cautious, you might end up being pulled in completely into these energies that are unhealthy and just, again, there's some good news about this energy at this point in time. In the past it was a complete shit show compared to what I see here, because in here I see acknowledgement, and that's important. For the, what is this? 9 of Wands, you get the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles. This looks a lot like an energy of too little, too late, in terms of, yes, things are improving. Yes, things are possibly working out in a better way. The thing is, somebody's reached their limit here of not sure if they're still able to keep themselves open for this situation. And I kind of get the sense that it may be you, where you're stepping slowly but surely into a place of too little, too late. You're not necessarily walking away from this, but emotionally you feel like you're not connected to this anymore. Not like you used to. You're still connected to it from a perspective of, I'll be right here while you go through your process in case you need any assistance, but I'm not here working with you together through this commitment necessarily. So you're still there, but not there in the way that it's perceived. Because you've definitely fallen into the place of too little, too late at some point in time. I don't think it's now. I think it was there in the past through these, let's try again, and then I'm out. Let's try again, and then I'm out. Somewhere in there, there's been a disconnect at play. Let me do the 9 of Swords. In the immediate future, the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. It's very hard. It's a situation that's very difficult to get into that place of stability and love, and ironically, the place that the both of you want for the situation. But when it gets so difficult for so long, that's when questions start to show up, questions of, can this get there? And if it can, how much of my time should I give to this? And how much of me should I give to this? Yeah, a lot of questions might pop up in here. I don't think it's impossible. That's my own personal opinion. I don't think it's impossible for this to get to that place. It's going to take a lot, though. It's going to take a lot, and it's a matter of kind of figuring out if you want to deal with that, if you want that for you, I don't know. Let me do the Knight of Cups in the immediate future. Four of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Yeah, no. There's too much in the way. There's too much. While trying to cleanse some things from the way, others have been added up in the way. You know what I mean? There's a sense of disappointment. There's a sense of, I've wasted my time. I've wasted my heart. I've wasted my this, that, and the other. And that builds up on another energy while others are being healed upon. So it's kind of like, think of this as the chunk that's in the way. And a lot of it is going away because there is healing done here and there is progress over it. But there's other stuff that's piling up there to take the room of the one that's going. So it's kind of like there's still stuff in the way. Some of it is quite new, formed by resentment, regret, I wasted my time, you're to blame, things like that. So it almost looks like at some point in time, the intention doesn't even matter anymore. That the both of you want the same thing. If you're working so hard for it, like you get to that point of why does it have to be so hard though? And we've never even gotten there. And you've reached the conclusion of this is too goddamn hard. I don't think it's supposed to be this hard. I don't think so. A lot of it is lack of acknowledgement along the way. I do see it here now, but again, possibly encountering a sense of too little too late, like where has this been all of this time, which a little too little too late kind of an energy can kind of pile up on top of that what's in the way kind of an energy, because there's resentment. It's like, it's too late, like I've been here all this time and this didn't happen, and now you're trying to work on things. So there's a lot of aspects to whatever's going on here, but man, for the devil you get the Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups. This is very ironic. Very, very ironic. Because as I said, in my personal opinion, I feel like things can get to that place. The thing is, I feel like things are very close to getting to that place, but the energy that's been putting up with this for so much time and for so long, they don't have the patience for this anymore. They're not in that energy of still being open to this and still giving this that chance, that final chance that it needs. So it's quite ironic how you're almost there with this and you fought for so long, and now it's like, I'm not with it anymore, so I don't know. I don't see an ending to this yet, but I'm not seeing a very positive outcome necessarily either. Man, the energies are up in this one, up and running. Like there's constant energetical movement here. Ironic. For the from the universe, for you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, for right now you're kind of, even though energies are moving almost like constantly for this connection, you're kind of standing still. You're definitely stepping into an energy of more practicality, dealing with things that you can personally do for yourself to kind of create a brand new energy for you here. So as the connections energies are kind of pumped up at this time, just for you, it's pretty mild. It's feeling like it's pretty smooth in a place of almost non-movement, just kind of sitting with the energies to put them out there to create something for you. So it's quite it's a very ironic reading, for the most part. Again, I'm not sure where this one's going. I just kind of see the energies coming into play, and they're coming into play quite in a very ironic way, but it can happen. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.